Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day we talk about cryptocurrency. In this crazy cryptocurrency revolution that's going on right now, I want to teach you how to make money and how to take advantage of all this madness going on right now. We are in an unprecedented time in history where if you play your cards right, you will make massive amounts of money in this cryptocurrency revolution. If you've watched any of my other previous videos, we talk about trading, we talk about Bitcoin, we talk about mining, we talk about crypto lending programs, ICOs, you name it. We talk about all things cryptocurrency. And today, I wanted to talk about a specific ICO that I've been eyeing for just a short amount of time. A friend of mine came up to me and said, look, I have this ICO that I'm interested in investing in, not quite sure what to make of it. Can you take a look? So I did. I started taking a look at it and found out that this ICO actually has a working product. It's not just a concept with a white paper. It actually has a working product behind the scenes that you could actually test out and start using today. And so let's jump right into it. The ICO that I'm talking about, and really it's kind of a pre-ICO right now, there is a token sale going on right now, but this is Spectre. Meet Spectre. It's the world's first brokerless financial trading platform. Now, what is that, right? The thing that intrigued me about Spectre is the ability to generate passive income over time using the platform, right? Now, I haven't actually been using it for a very long time. I just literally signed up today, and I'm just starting to test it out now. But the fact that there's an ICO going on, intrigued me a bit further of what this platform actually does. And what they claim to do is allow you to invest or make investments and have their AI system or their software bot, if you will, make the investments and the trading decisions for you and essentially pay you back a certain percentage over time based on how the robot or based on how the artificial intelligence system is performing, right? And they guarantee some very, very fantastic returns. I want to test it out. Not quite sure what to make of it because it's brand new, right? But I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm looking at it, and I wanted to go through a little bit of how it works. So let me go ahead and look at a few of these things, right? So let's look at the description. What is Spectre? The future of digital options, Forex, and CFD trading is here. So essentially, you're going to be able to invest in different currencies, fiat currencies, right, and different Forex exchanges or digital option exchanges automatically, right? Where the artificial intelligence engine will do the hard work for you, right? You'll decide, I want to invest X amount of money for X amount of time, and you'll see how it performs, and it will pay you back a certain amount of percentage, right, of the increase in that particular trade or in that particular investment, for example. So let's take a look, at how this all works. Let's look at the features really quick, and you could definitely go through here and watch the videos yourself. But Spectre's unique tokenized balance sheet model allows traders to trade 24 hours a day, acting as a counterparty to all trades where applicable. Spectre.io has two token classes, a utility token and a dividend token, right? So this already tells me that you're going to be able to get dividends or a percentage back as you invest, for a particular term of time, right? So it's basically telling you that you're going to get passive income based on the investment that you make. Let's read further. The pool pays out 2% dividends in a dividend token holders and 2% of the Spectre team as a technology fee, right? So you pay a little bit to them, they pay a little bit to you each time you make a trade or make an investment, right? The group then uses 3% of the revenues to purchase utility tokens on an ongoing basis, causing utility token price appreciation. So essentially, they're going to drive the price of their token, the Spectre token, up by using your investment and locking it down and then actually reinvesting it into the company. So what that'll do is it'll actually drive the price of the token up, and it will actually stabilize the price point so it's not dropping down, so that when you make an investment and you're being paid out for a certain amount of time, it'll lock in for a certain term, if that makes sense, right? So let's keep reading. Unlike other trading platforms out there today, Spectre has a range of trading protection algorithms which help with emotion control, risk management, trade opportunity recognition, and the ability to track one's stats, including strengths and weaknesses through time. And this part's really interesting to me. Spectre learns the trader's weaknesses over time and alerts them when they are about to make a silly mistake. This is really relevant to me because every time I'm trading on the cryptocurrency exchanges, I use Coinigy, as most of you probably know. But every time I make a trade on the exchanges, after the trade is done, whether the price goes up or the price goes down, I'm always looking in hindsight how I felt. I'm always kind of critiquing how I felt about that particular trade. And I definitely realized sometimes I have emotional weaknesses or psychological weaknesses that either make me sell or make me buy at the wrong time, right? And that happens, I think, to everybody. Trading, cryptocurrency, trading stocks, it's an emotional game. It's a psychological game, if you will. And I've noticed that, I've made some of those mistakes in the past. So having a robot or an artificial intelligence system help me identify what those weaknesses are is actually really intriguing to me and really interesting. So now let's jump over real quick to the white paper. Just wanted to read a little bit about the white paper here, just to give you a little bit more of an idea of what this is. So the executive summary of Spectre. Spectre is the world's first brokerless financial trading platform with an embedded decentralized liquidity pool, meaning that they're going to have your assets in a decentralized pool based on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And let's go down a little bit further. So essentially they're removing the middleman from trading on Forex exchanges or trading digital options. They're completely removing the middleman or the broker, and they're tokenizing everything on the Ethereum blockchain. And then they're going to pay you out a particular dividend over a period of time based on the rise of their coin, right? Based on the rise of their Spectre coin. So that's really how this is going to work. And one other thing I wanted to look at the social sentiment of Spectre because actually, let's look first at the trending data. So this is the Google Trends data for Spectre, and it looks like obviously it just started recently hitting the internet in September timeframe. And the last few months, I've seen a steady increase, and then recently, since the ICO launched, right, it's gone up and shot way up, which is actually a pretty good sign that right there's a lot of interest being garnered for this particular ICO. Now let's go look at social mention. I typed in spectre.ai, which is their website essentially. Not bad, not great stats, not bad stats, right? But they do have positive sentiment. They have a lot of passion, and they have a decent reach going into it here. Now what I want to do is I want to actually search just the word Spectre, right? Because Spectre will likely bring up a lot more results. Likely will have a lot more sentiment associated with it, and likely passion, reach, and strength associated with it as well. First, I wanted the website specifically just to see the traction there. And yes, you could definitely see the strength here, right? 13-to-1 positive sentiment, 60% strength, which means that the likelihood of the brand being discussed on social media, Reddit, WordPress, all over the internet, is very, very high. The passion, which is basically saying, how will this term be repeated? Will people keep talking about it over and over and over? 31% is actually pretty good, meaning that a third of the people will talk about this particular coin over and over and over. So those signs all look pretty good as well. Now let's actually go in and log into the platform here, and I'll show you what I mean when I say it has a working product, right? I'm clicking on the trade button up here, and you can do the same thing. Before that, team really quickly. So this team definitely looks experienced, looks like they've been around for a while. Like to check that, just to kind of cross my T's and dot my I's. I need to make sure that the team is legitimate, make sure they're real people, make sure I understand where they live, where the company is based out of, right? In this case, there's LinkedIn profiles for every single one of these people, which is actually a really great sign. You get their history. You can see what other projects involved in. You can see if those projects have failed or succeeded in the past. I always do this before investing in an ICO. Always, always, always. This guy, the CEO, Mani, is an entrepreneur, obviously. Co-founded many companies, Morgan, and then went to work for Goldman Sachs. So he definitely knows the investment, which is great. It shows that he understands, the technology. He understands the space, the Forex space, the digital options space, so forth and so on. So that's a good sign as well. The team is fairly large, right? You could look through here, and they have quite a few, different people on their team that have expertise in this particular topic area. So that's all good signs right there. I just wanted to show you that really quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and log in. I've already registered for this, so let's just go ahead and log in. It'll probably take me right to the dashboard here, and I do. So give me just 1 second. Okay, let's log in. And let's look at how the trading platform actually works. So again, this is a very unique idea that there is a product already before the ICO is launching. Nowadays, you do see ICOs popping up all the time, right? Every single day popping up. A lot of them are a little bit, anything behind the white paper. It's typical white paper, and that's really it. And so you really don't know investing in. You don't know if you're going to invest money and run away with it. And there actually has a product that you can see, you could touch, you could feel, you could use it. It's a tangible product that you use. Ask me to product. I'm going to go ahead and skip that because I just want to show you how the platform works. Let me get out of here. skip this really quickly. All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you this really quick. When you actually go to set up your profile, there are several things that it's asking you for. I haven't completed them all, but I'm actually going through and going to fill this all out here in a moment. I'm not going to do it on this video. I don't want to take the time to do it. But essentially what this is you set different criteria based on your risk level, based on how many open positions you want to have or how many investments you want to make, based on all of these different requirements or criteria to basically assess what type of trader you are so that it can match you the best with a particular investment, as an example. So let's get out of here just so I could show you how the product or what the product truly is here in just a second. It'll take 1 second to load here. And I don't know why, but my internet's been going pretty slow, so bear with me here. It's definitely not this website. It's the internet that I'm using. All right, so you can see it kind of loading up here, and you can see that there's a chart here that's going to pop up here in just a second. My computer's just loading slowly for. All right, guys, so you can see here what the product actually looks like. This is me logged in. This is the liquidity pool that they have. Pay you out, right, based on your interest, based on how much you've invested. They can pay out because they do have this liquidity pool that's based on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can see it's transparent. You can see exactly what you're getting into. You could also see the dividends that have been paid out. So you could see that there's already been a significant amount of dividends paid out, even though this ICO hasn't even launched yet. So it's very interesting. You could actually start participating in this and start using their product now before the ICO actually launches. And you could also invest in the ICO as well, get tokens really, really early on, and get tokens at a discount so that when the ICO launches, you actually can make money on that rise. And guarantee, if you've seen anything of my other videos, ICO stats or anything else that I've shown on ICOs in the past, the ICOs have been going through the roof. I'm not saying Spectre is necessarily going to go through the roof, although it very well could, based on what I'm seeing here. But, generally speaking, ICO returns are very, very high. So just keep that in mind. So here you can look at the different charts. This, for example, is looking at the US dollar and the Japanese currency here. And this is looking at a chart, based on that. So if I wanted to make a trade on this particular Forex chart, I could do so right up here, right? And I would click on this trade box up here, and then you'd click on asset. You would click on whether or not you wanted to invest in it or not, and what the particular time period. We're going to go ahead and do that today. But I just wanted to show you that this is when going into this particular UI product. You can switch to any currency exchange you want, any fiat currency. You can see here there's Great Britain pounds, there's euros, there's a variety of currencies you could trade against. I don't know the list. I'm going to have to look into that a little bit, but I imagine that it's going to be the wide range of currencies that you could trade against or digital options you could trade against. And that's pretty much it. It's like a binary trading, right? Where binary trading is basically, is this going to go up? Yes or no. Is this going to go down? Yes or no. And then you bet on a particular spread. If that actually happens and, what you bet on comes true, whether it goes up or down, and then you get a payout based on the odds that you selected. And this is very, very similar. Except it's based on Ethereum. It's based on, removing a broker from or a middleman from the entire process of trading Forex or trading digital options, right? So definitely intrigues me. I've looked at other binary trading options. This one is by far the most interesting because of what they're doing with their ICO, what they're doing with their platform. Hopefully interesting as well. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Please leave your comments in the please leave your comments or feedback in the YouTube video notes here. But I'd love to know what you guys think of this. I would love to know if you think this is going to go up, you think it's going to go down, if you think it's a worthwhile platform. It seems, it's not a crypto lending program like BitConnect or a Bit, in the sense that it pays you out income or a percent dividend, if you will, based on the amount you invest. So there's a passive income opportunity based on what you invest. And I'm going to dig through and look at the time frames and, the terms and all of that just to understand it a little bit better. Next time I make on this, what I've been doing, how I've been trading on this, if it's successful or not. But I wanted to let you know so you could get into the ICO soon if you were interested to invest. Lastly, let's back really quick at the where you guys want to get back to talking about, which I will in a further video, but right now I wanted to talk about this for a moment. I need to take a break. All the IOTA madness that's been going on. As you know, the price has been going through the roof and it's been crazy. And I wanted to take a moment and make a different video. So as you can see, the token sale today, there's 4 days left. Total contributions so far has been, wow, pretty high, about $14 million. So definitely gaining a lot of traction. 31,000, almost 32,000 Ethereum tokens have been contributed by about 5,000 people. So again, if you're interested, check it out. Don't know if it's going to do well. Don't know if it's going to do bad. I have no idea. The trends look good. The social sentiment looks good. The concept looks good. The fact that they have a product behind them looks very, very good, very attractive that they have a working product behind them. But I'd love your thoughts, guys. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Look forward to hearing from you guys. And wait. Before you guys leave, click that little red button down there. See that red one? It says subscribe. Maybe it's on this side. I don't know. Click it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll give you updates. And until then, Spectre to the moon. See you guys.